Alright, welcome back everyone. So, boats. Yes, we're in that map. And the boats aren't present on the prep screen. I'm totally expecting them to show up with a ton of Imperials. As if there aren't enough crammed into the city already. Oh. That's gonna add another 20 units or something dumb like that. Or maybe an infinite reinforcement generator like that stupid pirates had in Eloise's Paralog. You're not laughing, but I mean, wouldn't it be funny if you ended up taking your classes through Twitch? Like, I think that would be pretty great. These guys all have a really weird setup. You can't totally underestimate them. I assume they're just gonna charge straight at me as soon as the map begins too. Only if the emotes are good. Actually, that'd be pretty great, like, for the Roths who are using it to teach for the first time, people just coming in and using, like, random game emotes. Okay. So I guess a lot of what happens here is gonna depend on what the AI does here. Like, hopefully it's just like these two aggroing onto Hilda and not, or these three, and not like this entire pod here coming along. She's as good as dead if that happens. Okay. Last check. You know, Dimitri's huge raw attack is great and all, but I do kind of miss having the option to switch strike things with a Horseslayer or the Spear of Assault. But unfortunately, Sylvain wasn't turning out to. You get suspended because you was Bernadetta holding a shotgun.
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Somehow I think your profs might be a little too confused to suspend you.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blathid.
Blathid? I see. That idiot failed, it seems.
Someone didn't have very much faith in Cornelia.
Hurry up and kill the leader of the Alliance. With him gone, Deirdre will fall.
I will not let Claude die. Let's hurry to his rescue.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
He has a firearm that's inappropriate for school. I mean, it's not like you're bringing a real firearm. Hey, you're late. Well, you're welcome, Quad. We were so worried about you. Yeah.
What's my strategy?
Quad's a bit odder in this version of, or in this red. Cordelia can make robots that can use stairs, so you wouldn't have faith in her either. That is a fair point. You know, I could pull this archer if I wanted. Yeah, you know, if there's any time to use Retribution, it's on an aggressive opening. Want to run the lance to avoid the accuracy penalty. Also, it gets us more damage. 64. One round him. Would fail to one round the Mortal 7 though. That's fine. I mean, he'll be pretty weakened. Actually, you might try to drop Blaze. No, wait, the Mortal 7's fine. Wait, who? Okay. I don't know why I thought the Mortal 7 could be. That's fine then. Actually, that's perfect.
I do this for all of us. Well done.
Work, you handed in your 2 weeks because your brother has mono and you can't risk bringing home the virus when his immune system is compromised. Ugh, that sucks. Well, I guess whatever you have to do for safety, but yeah. Unfortunate. Hope things work out for you. Welcome to Enemy Mortal 7s. Well, the blue wine versions didn't bring swords, but I seem to recall the ones in Edelgard's throne room and Grand Wind and Silver Snow actually brought swords. At least I think they did. Not that the swords really help them at all, but...
I am prepared.
done. Let's make this quick. I will not die yet.
Leave it to me.
I actually want to keep it back here. Well, I think he misses a kill on the spear. 90 isn't quite enough for a one-shot.
I'd be honored. It's my duty.
What's the plan?
Apologies.
Ready when you are.
Could do this to conserve dark spikes, because we might actually need to use two more than just one or two, depending on what shows up on those posts.
It's done. At your service.
I'll cut through.
I guess if nothing else, he can just paralyze the enemy there, basically, by dropping a wave attack on them. See if
I'm
we
your
need
girl.
it. Oh, good. We needed reinforcements. Oof, at the rear too.
The subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now.
I see. So this is just like when we attacked it on Crimson Flower, except now it's the Empire who controls all those port areas.
They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
You're definitely gonna need a wave. back here.
Claude's nuts. Asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him. You're making me work.
Nice! Cool helmet.
Can't afford to slack off. Watch and learn. All is going to plan. There is still room for improvement.
Yay, speed. Yeah, Hilda is not good at utilizing choke lines. I'm disappointed. She went to the Garrick Mock Academy for a year and she learned nothing. Speed.
Thanks.
Hilda is getting spanked. You're willing to assume Hilda wasn't paying much attention. Quite likely.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, at least there's 2 bishops. But, like, they barely healed her to full. If she takes more damage, it's gonna be bad. Because it's gonna be difficult for them to push through. Holy crap, this cluster here. Yeah, let's make sure we can secure the front here before anything. I don't know how long Hill is actually going to be able to hold out. I'm really not sure how someone can get all the enemy spawn points and save Hilda. Especially when one is putting distance from Arundel. Yeah, I might just kill Arundel to make sure that everyone survives.
I'm sorry. Wait, that's it?
Well, good try.
I don't expect forgiveness. Leave it to me.
I may just end up warping SVN to kill off our Endo next turn.
Luck wasn't with you.
No. We don't even need dark spikes because this guy gets double fire.
I will not die yet. There's no turning back now.
Look, the Imperial Army Supply Corps. Attacking now would be a fine plan.
Thanks for that. I swear it wasn't in vain.
My Aurora shield. Oh wait, crap. That might actually be a problem. This is sloppy. Actually, these guys are slow enough that they won't. Oh, it's because of the wasteland tile. I hate how you get a bunch of wasteland tiles that look like grass tiles. Like how sometimes in Awakening you get forest tiles that really have no business being forest tiles. This should be fine. He's actually got quite a bit of prods in Mister. Also, Wood's hit rate.
It's no good. We're surrounded. But I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
Dude, that's putting the hurt on. Holy crap! He'll actually hit that 32. Yikes. Well, what's it for? At least those snipers don't seem to have poison strike, 'cause that would be pretty gross.
Thanks.
Never let your guard down. You're too kind.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Tilda's definitely under healed there. I guess we're just not gonna get the magic pillars. Axis Sultan. Double. We could also just straight kill this guy with Arian Fire. Wow, we just about... we can get pretty close to reaching him without needing more. We can just drive this. Wonder why they never made Judith a playable character. I don't know. It's a good question. Also, alternatively, I just Sacred Shield, because I don't think... Well, I guess Diddy could run over and... guys. This is a defeat. Yeah, I think we can get one. I think I'd rather have the magic sword than the Axis Sultan. Particularly because I've got the other armor slaying axe on Dedu. Nice crit. Today was not a good day for random Imperial Paladin.
Quite helpful.
These guys are much faster. That's interesting. 20 versus 32 attack speed. Or I guess speed in general. We don't really have any other elements to reference, so it's kind of funny. Alright, well, I guess we'll... I think we have a bigger surplus of umbral skill. We'll use atrocity on this guy.
It is done.
Actually, that guy actually comes pretty close to not killing her just because he's so slow.
Be at peace.
It is done. Onward.
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
Cool, we at least got the Judith dialogue, since we're not gonna end up getting Hilda's. Or any conversation with Claude. And break him dead who dead.
With His Highness.
Because that's the only way to describe a 204
Reminds me
damage
of my
crit.
youth. All right, next.
Didn't quite reach that.
You lost that one.
He's actually got a pretty absurd amount of prod. It's a shame for him, we've got a pretty absurd amount of damage. Isn't the Raphael supposed to negate crits? Question mark?
Your very presence has foiled our plans yet again. Do our hopes end here?
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness. You and Edelgard, do your best to kill each other. You are family after all. There it is. The light.
Jumped. Recruit him. Yay, stat boosters for protecting Hilda and Judith. Okay, that was a short map. I mean, I guess I did note earlier, like, before starting it, we could have ended it fast, and I guess because we were getting dogpiled so badly, we needed to end it fast anyway. Kind of silly. All those enemies is like, nope,
He's
let's
dead.
just kill him.
There goes our chance to gain more information. And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting...
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you are safe.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
A weird way of saying thanks.
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid. You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite.
Gee, Claude, I wonder why Grondor was a nightmare. Yeah, geez, Claude.
And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital. If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that, but it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know, but that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
The legendary bow Failnaught. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan?
Wait, what? Claude's just giving us his bow?
Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
At this moment, when you were playing your own Blue Lion run for the first time, you were very happy to have gone down Bonite. Or the Bonite path. Well, I do have Dimitri. Fail not in one hand, Arian bar in the other hand. Watch out, Edelgard. It's a shame we won't be able to use Falling Star with it though. That's one of the things that makes Fail Not so ridiculous. You came here Fail Not to Henneman? Of course you would.
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance.
Yeah, I remember that you turned your Henneman into a sniper. Anyone somehow has enough resilience to survive his magic bow, Fail Not vaporizes him. Somehow I don't think that comes up too often. There's not very many enemies with good res.
Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do. Dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops, I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital.
I like how Claude just randomly has this information in this route.
It doesn't sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now.
You know, after what you did at Grondor, you might still owe us, Claude.
I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, Your Kingliness.
Yay.
Well, Dimitri, are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
I guess if we have enough deployment slots and I want to be silly too, I can get Fail Not to Bernie. You definitely won't pack as much of a punch as Dimitri though. Granted, I guess Hunter's Volley will even up the odds a bit.
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
Ah, I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me. But she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with Father.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she? To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait! You two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever.
Oh man. You know, if Annette is recruitable in Crimson Flower, that means that she can kill her own father. Is it bad that I kind of want to recruit Annette so I can do that? Right, I guess I'm already recruiting Felix to make him murder Rodrigue, so, you know. Might as well go for the full patricide route, right?
But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
Annette, stop while you're ahead.
I am afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait! I remember now! She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to!
Leave it to up to Sylvain to remember super awkward details.
So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait. Go on, Your Highness. This is important for us to hear.
She may be a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister. Can you bring yourself to kill her?
I will kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back.
Yeah, sorry, Dimitri. Don't think that's gonna happen. And Kilda is the only normally recruitable character who you can't recruit on Crimson Flower. Ah. Maybe she just has a bad feeling about Edelgard.
That said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family, I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
I wish we could have gotten all 10 heroes relics for the 10 elites on Golden Deer. Go for the final battle with Nemesis. Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know what half those weapons were, like the dark versions. That's part of why I just, I very carefully sniped those guys without letting them get an attack in. Like, I'm not quite sure what these guys are gonna do, so we're just gonna blur them out and barrage them.
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
Translation: Lol get owned, Arendelle. Having blue lines being the only route where you get all 10 seems strange. From a story perspective, yeah, it's definitely weird. From a gameplay perspective, it doesn't surprise me in the least, because the devs very obviously love the blue lions. Like, the blue lions get so much handed to them, it's crazy.
Pretty words, but I'm afraid we can't rest until the joy outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once. Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad, Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance, and that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Seros.
Wait, what? Those pillars aren't connected to anything, they just poke up and stay there and aren't supporting the ceiling? Are you sure?
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Oh, yeah. Unless that is a very low ceiling, yeah, those pillars are... very decorative? I mean, let's be fair here. I question the architecture of many other buildings as well. Okay, my new headcanon is that all the architecture was done by Rhea, and she wasn't very good at it.
Pull back our forces. In the west to Arian Road. In the east to...
Yeah, about Arian Road.
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
I guess this conversation assumes that the paralogue would be done after this. Because they're not going to be able to do much with Arian Road, considering it's back in the Kingdom's hands.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Man, so are we just gonna reuse the Mercius map too? Like...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so, I must walk on.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom Army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
No, I feel like absorbing the Alliance wouldn't be as simple as that narration makes it sound. It would definitely create a number of problems to rival the good things that come of it.
What's going on? You didn't want to train? Well, I guess that's fine.
We're trading in tea making, Caspar. Keep up.
Thanks.
Did he slurp like that when I was doing the Black Eagles routes? I don't remember him doing that. That's actually kind of funny.
Huh? Yeah. What are you saying? Huh? I get it now. Thanks for this, Professor. Don't you want to get some exercise, though? Come on, let's go train.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
Caspar, did you just slurp down the steaming hot tea? Well, you see, Ken, he doesn't know how to drink tea, which is why we were training to drink tea. But apparently he's just not paying attention to the lesson.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Oh, nice. There's actually... Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Never mind.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
No, I am thinking right. Yeah, there's a blurb that actually acknowledges that, so that's nice.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor. If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar,
Then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Like this is gonna be a fairly short month. We're done as far as soon as we can go. The only maybe is to make Magic Grimoire, but I think I'd rather keep Black Tome there. At this point, the Death Knight isn't all that scary. To be fair, he's not all that scary from the second encounter onward.
Right. I love a good fortress. The perfect place to hide. This one's impregnable too, isn't it? Perfect! As soon as we take it, I'll set up a special spot for Bernie.
We can take it, it's not impregnable, or it's too big to make a good hiding place.
I guess you have a point. What would you call it then? A little pregnable?
A little pregnable? Sure, Bernie. We'll go with that.
Professor! We're finally going to attack the Empire? I'm actually getting a little nervous. Please defeat the Emperor and save Lady Rhea. I'll be waiting here with all of the necessary preparations for a huge celebration.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the kid that Yuritsa taught swordsmanship to. Oh, that bit where Mercedes talks about a meal is only available if we recruited Caspar. I mean, that makes sense because of the paralogue. I do appreciate that they do have little blurbs that sometimes acknowledge the paralogs.
Maybe. Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire? Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they? That's good. We just gotta beat the Imperial Army and get her back, right? You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
I'm actually kind of itching to see what they have to say to each other in Crimson Flower. I can use both of them together.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
It's not like you're gonna be the one attacking Gatekeeper.
Okay.
Professor? You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl out on a date. First, you get past her defenses, then you make your move.
Well then, just no.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a seasoned veteran at this kind of thing. Girls, I mean. I've never actually, you know, captured any keeps. Anyway, I figure you go after the main gate. You take that out, and I'm sure we can win. Of course, you're making the tactical calls. I'm happier to follow than to lead.
Definitely. I traveled to Kingdom territory because I was nearby. I did some good business. Apparently, supplies are needed to reconstruct the Kingdom capital and the surrounding towns. I wonder where I should go next.
You still want to punch Sylvain? Well, there's a queue, so you might have to get in line.
I've come here after getting chased out of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore. But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seiros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
Hello. So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Wish I'd known that 5 years ago, but there's nothing we can do about it now.
Elise, if you'd even known that 5 years ago, what were you gonna do? Assault the capital?
What we can do, though, is topple the Empire. Will you seize victory with us, Professor? For the sake of the late Captain!
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the decision that Claude and the Alliance nobles have made. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. Still, Edelgard will not give in. She will push to complete her mission, no matter how many people die. Not everyone with noble blood has noble ideals.
So this is dead, we're gone now, along with the Church Dusky. Yeah. We'll go with that.
I see. Death Knight. Going to fight the Death Knight. To be perfectly honest, I am.
Someone give Mercedes a hug.
Doesn't matter how sturdy the keep. If the commander defending it is incompetent, it can fall as easy as anything. That's what they say, at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Merceus. All I know is, if I was the Emperor, I'd never in a million years assign an incompetent commander to a fort as important as that one.
Thank you, Knight.
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor must have been surprised. If we can keep up that fervor, perhaps we'll capture Fort Merceus and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident, though. Yes, I concur. Humans and beasts are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they'll lash out however they can. They fight for their lives. Who knows how the Emperor will lash out? We have to be careful.
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming, but finally, we got the information we needed. We crush the Empire, we get Lady Rhea back. 2 birds, 1 stone. First, we take Fort Merceus. I'll put my heart in it. I'll crack them like a rusty helmet.
Well, Catherine's got zeal for that. Really, I missed one. Oh, I must be able to talk to both generics here. Yeah.
The Archbishop has been taken to the Empire, just as we thought. But why hasn't Edelgard killed her yet? If she intended to use her as a hostage, she'd have publicly announced that she was unharmed. We don't know what the Emperor's intentions are. All we can do is fight on and pray the Archbishop is okay.
Who's getting Claude's bow? I mean, chances are it'll be Dimitri, but I could give it to Bernie. Hey, Vid.
Could be, just as we suspected. Lady Rhea was taken to the Imperial capital. We must get to the capital as quickly as possible. So many people are worried sick about her. I do wonder when Claude managed to learn Lady Rhea's whereabouts. He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but admire him.
D&D ran really late tonight. No kidding.
I wonder where Claude will go. From the sound of it, he's leaving Fodlan altogether. He was strangely gallant about the whole thing. Even left his relic behind. Elusive and mysterious to the end, isn't he?
I'd be at Discord instead of in person, so the people who usually have a 2-hour drive are already home. Wow, I didn't realize it was a 2-hour drive for some people. That's some real dedication to D&D.
Professor! Fort Merceus is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
For one person, still. Quite the drive for even just one person.
How's this? Weren't the Kingdom and Alliance once part of the same country? If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite. I suppose the Kingdom was once part of the Empire as well. Even if Fodlan came together, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell apart again.
Actually, we didn't kill Caspar. Because in Verdant Wind, I killed the Death Knight before we even got to Caspar. I think Linhardt got ganked by the green units, though, if I remember correctly. And then when we did in Silver Snow, we had Caspar and Linhardt on our team, so we weren't able to kill them there either. Who's been around the backside of the dining hall? That's a net. Oh, you killed Caspar. Alright.
Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense into my father. Recently, he's been doing nothing but work himself to the bone. Even when he's taking breaks from training and errands, he's apparently listening to reports, day in and day out. He's getting on in years, you know? I just want him to take care of himself. Oh.
Man, funny how much Annette still cares for him.
I was thinking...
Here's an idea.
Have you heard of the Crescent Moon War? That's when the Alliance won their independence from the kingdom. Some 300 years ago, the ruling Duke of Leicester died without an heir, and the lords with blood ties to House Blythen took that chance to propose ruling the Leicester territory as a republic. The head of House Regan led the Leicester lords and fought fiercely with Farkas. They won independence from the kingdom. And now, here we are.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, all affections probably, but like... You know, coming from Annette, it can be hard to refuse.
The Alliance has really been disbanded? I never thought such a thing could happen. As long as it doesn't negatively impact our lives, I don't care much whether we're the Kingdom or the Alliance.
Well, that's awfully mercenary.
With the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
I was thinking...
How's this?
How do we not have an A with Bernie? Alright, I guess we're gonna cook with her until we get that A.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and... Hey! No peeking!
Cool. We got that A with Catherine. I guess we'll keep pushing that and try to get A plus. Variety here. We could use the Verona Steed to push Dimitri and Catherine faster. We might have to do that because I don't think there's anything that lines up him and Mercedes anymore because we're running out of fruits. Oh, no, never. Actually, yeah. Damn. We have Noah fruits, or actually, we can go buy poultry. Yeah, let's go buy some poultry.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. Come again.
Unbelievable. The Alliance is just gone. It's hard to believe. The merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. I'm sure they'll be up and running again in no time.
How's this?
And now we have where here's on the list now. Right there. Oh yeah, it was up top. Wait, no. Where's the one with Dimitri? Yeah. I thought I saw him with... I must have been thinking of the Noah fruit. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm just going crazy. I guess we'll just push Dimitri the other end. Wait, let's actually do the support first. So we get points towards it.
That was delicious. Wow, I'm full. Nothing beats a big meal after a training session. Okay, what's up? You seem distracted.
Oh, my apologies, Catherine. I was just wondering whether you had any desire to return to Fargus.
No, I haven't even entertained the idea. My loyalty lies elsewhere. I'll defeat the Empire and rescue Lady Rhea. That's what I'm fighting for.
May I ask why you have devoted yourself to Lady Rhea?
It's simple. I adore her. Lady Rhea isn't just kind, but strong and courageous. I think she's a wonderful, beautiful person. More so than anyone else in the world.
Wow. I'm not sure I can compete with that.
You can't. My reluctance to return to Fargus isn't about you, though. Ever since I met Lady Rhea, going back just hasn't been an option.
That is a shame. I am certain Fargus could use your help in the near future. House Karen is one of the most sterling noble families after Fraldarius and Gautier. It would be reassuring to know that you had taken up your position as head of that house. Is something wrong?
You need someone who's like me, but more noble. You're so stern and serious all the time. Sorry, I'm not going back. Besides, my father is alive and well, fulfilling the duties of House Karen. I have plenty of capable brothers and sisters who can take over after him. I'll keep serving Lady Rhea here, and you'll bring the kingdom together at the capital. We have to direct our talents wherever they're most useful and most needed, right?
Well,
Anyway, early day tomorrow. Don't want to stay up too late. You better go to bed.
Just a little awkward.
This takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
They didn't show me. I think Ingrid's still building what's set up here. Okay, now to sell 5 more poultry. We can use these carrots to fuel our Ingrid setup supports.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my
The flavor.
Vivian Shimei. Could build Ash and Cyril. The lane's finished. Could build Mercedes and Lorenz, but that's a little bit eh. Imagine Hanneman could be interesting, but I'm not really top priority for me. Let's just get Dedu and Shamir lined up and fill out the rest however we can. But there is one that consistent definitely. Unless I ran out of there we go. As the super spicy fish dingo.
I like this.
I like seeing...
Let's do this for free. Hooray. Nice when the specials actually do something for us.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you...
That leaves Ash, Bernie, Lion.
This looks delicious.
This is nearly...
Actually is a double. Actually, did we? No, we haven't. we got the next level instead. That's funny. Alright, we're going to train.
Love a good force.
Train
Love a good
and
fortress.
Actually,
love a good...
We might have some of her lost items. I don't think I've actually used all of her lost items up. In fact, I've been mostly ignoring them just because I've been going super hard with the dining.
I've been looking for this. I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
No, it's still not worth the A. Huh. Yeah, we did Ash and Catherine front to finish in Silver Snow.
Professor. I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor. Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on. Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no. Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
Yes, we have killed people with wooden swords before, among other training weapons. Felix still beats the crap out of people on a regular basis with training Tonfa.
I didn't say that. When we rescue Lady Rhea, I'll provide her a full report of your activities. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
For 2 points off of that Lance A+.
So, Professor.
I don't think there's anyone I care to get support points for staying off of that. He basically capped all the candidates out.
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth.
Could I trouble you?
Professor, so...
These are actually talking all night.
Yeah.
Oops.
So,
Too many
we're
buttons.
finally invading Empire territory, huh? There's not much we can do right now, except pray for deliverance. I truly believe that we have it in us to succeed.
So...
What?
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency.
This experience is critical.
Yay.
The Death Knight. I shudder to think of him. Professor, you remember my connection to him, do you not?
I am still working through the trauma from back then.
All these years later. If we meet him, I swear I will have my revenge.
I guess there's another one at some point we have to train up to do that. Get the kill. We need to let Manuela kill him, we need to let Blaine kill him.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius? Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that. Seems Fodlans give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared, Professor? I'm glad to hear it. That means we can approach the coming battles with peace of mind. First, we capture Fort Mercius. The fighting will undoubtedly be brutal, but we must prevail. As far as this army and I are concerned, you're our last ray of hope. We are relying on you.
It appears that Claude has dissolved the Alliance. He's thrown away the pride of all the Lester Lords who have walked the path of independence from Fargus for generations. I said from the start that he was not suitable to lead.
I like how we can answer, uh-huh.
Well, times have changed, haven't they? I suppose we can trust the kingdom now.
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and Lester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also. The Empire is our only remaining enemy.
I guess we'll train with Shamir. Guess we could also train with that.
Like the
but-
Kingdom and Alliance, if you think about it, I suppose even if folks...
But it doesn't really matter. We're at A rank support with either.
Professor. May I discuss something with you? I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed. 5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence. I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally.
Wish Silver Snow had cutscenes showing Rhea during her captivity. I feel like each of the routes where we're trying to rescue her would have benefited from that. It's like, she just drops off the face of the planet.
You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust.
You wish Silver Snow had a unique story and was not worse Golden Deer. Yeah. Yeah. But I think, like, referring to those scenes, or potential scenes, I think Azure Moon would also benefit from showing a bit of Rhea as well. Like, she's kind of more of a secondary objective, but like, she still has the problem of being important in White Clouds and then just failing to exist after that until, I guess, when we rescue her.
The truth is, you have become indispensable to me. And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you. I am still trying to figure that out myself.
They still harp on her, so like the least they could do is say something to address it instead of just having Catherine constantly complain. I guess Catherine and Cyril.
Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
Okay, we got the setup Bernie one. Hello. Ingrid setup. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes? What is it?
I'm really sorry about what I said. I shouldn't have called you scary, even if, you are. I said it again. I'm sorry.
It is nothing I haven't heard before. I am well aware of my austere nature, and I am accustomed to the commentary it brings. I do confess, however, that I was slightly hurt to see you flee from me in such abject terror.
Don't be sad. I'll never do it again. I promise. But, I've been wondering.
Are we S-ranking set up this run? Probably not.
Were you really writing a farewell letter?
Ah, that. No, actually. I was composing a fable centered around Saint Indek.
I didn't know you wrote fables. What's it about?
Saint Indek, one of the four saints. He was an extraordinarily shy person. It is said that he spent most of his life in solitude, unable to open his heart to anyone.
I like him already.
He was, after all, a man who hid himself away at the bottom of a lake.
What's that about a lake?
Nothing. Now, something else to know about Saint Indek is that he had incredible skill with his hands. And that skill made him beloved by the people because he constantly applied it to their benefit.
But dirt. I mean, that's not really enough of a reason for me.
The moral of the story is that shortcomings can be made up for with talent and kindness.
I like it. But I don't have any talents like that. I can't even imagine being that helpful to people. Saint Indek must have been really gifted.
Makes you wonder how the crest of Indek was passed on. Well, maybe he donated his blood in the same way that Rhea did in order to save lives at some point. Probably not on the same scale as Rhea did, but, you know. Yes, it's true that we did hear those who slither in Crimson Flower and then never saw that get resolved, but that is a flaw that I'd like to see fixed, which, like with Rhea constantly getting harped on with not a lot of, like, I guess it's not completely telling since it's characters expressing their concerns, but it feels, I don't know, feels a little hollow when they don't do any follow-up to it. Or, I suppose in this case for Verdant Wind and Silver Snow, it's the follow-up comes, like, at the end of the game. At which point I've kind of become disconnected from anything they built up in White Clouds for her. Indek is someone who would pursue relationships. Yeah, it's probably unlikely that it would have been passed down to great descendants, so... Yeah, it's probably, like, my best guess would be similar to how Saros did it.
Don't be so quick to dismiss your abilities. You and he are actually alike in more ways than one. You possess Indek's crest, after all, do you not?
Yes, I do. You really think we're alike? Now I want to know all about him. Do you think I could read your fable? When it's done.
Absolutely. Indek's example is something that we can all learn from.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to see it.
You have a good eye. A pleasure to come
Buy a
again.
bunch of chicken. Granted, I guess if I remember it, I could buy it during the next exploration period when I'm restoring motivation, but better to have it in place sooner rather than later.
All due to your coaching. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed. All the more reason to train diligently. This... all due to your coaching.
Well, at this point, I feel like it's not gonna matter much. Go hard on those. Because there's really not any other place for him to progress to.
I answered correctly. No need for praise. I have deepened my understanding.
We may actually get those index sword fighters onto Deddy before the end of the game.
Yes, that's it. I'll get the next one too. Yes, that's it.
So close yet so far. He'll probably be just off after this week's training or studying.
Looks like I did it. Ah, no big deal. I appreciate your guidance. I appreciate your guidance. That was challenging. I appreciate your guidance.
I've learned a lot. This will be useful. This will be useful.
Thanks for the help. I did pretty well today. I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring. Thanks for the help.
We could put it into Felix. Not sure what I'd do with it for Felix. And Mercedes is basically done at this point. We could increase Sylvain's reason some more. I'm not sure how much that would help him. Actually, where's that? I guess I was bumping his up his authority. Can do that.
Hey, that was useful. Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Wow, I seem to be on a roll.
I have a question.
Why not use both?
Wow, I asked the wrong person.
No, seriously, Felix, there's a reason you have an inventory of 6 weapons.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come. It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefield's just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before. A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me. You're still not taking me seriously. I mean it. Promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they? Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world. No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time alone.
Oh, jeez. You're up to 70,000 already. Well, thanks for queuing up Wind Waker then. Oops. Yes, that's that 75,000 makes up the difference. So do that. Spreadsheet. Alright, it is key. I guess I'll remove this from freshly paid. Still 4K away from XCOM. You said you were saving up 80K, right? So you're going you're going from for a Terror from the Deep, are you? It's that one's definitely a ride, so that's one I'll have to plan out a little more in depth if you queue it up. We wanted to do it all at once, we accidentally put the first 5K on there early on. Yeah, I remember that.
We will make a good team.
You can count on me.
It is done.
Is this what success feels like?
Ooh, she did make it. Nice. Good job on that. But yeah, the Terror is a very unforgiving game, so I'll be strategizing pretty hard for that one. And I definitely won't be Iron Manning it either.
Hopefully this proves useful.
I've really gotten the hang of this.
Not sure I should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us to prove our solidarity.
Almost seems like a direct response to Felix there. Nice one, Ingrid.
I am pleased that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved. I am ever so grateful. Delicious. Right. Huh? You and I are of a rare breed. We should take care of each other.
Perfect anyway.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
Flame doesn't trust any of her allies, apparently. Still holding a grudge for the whole kidnapping thing, huh, Flame? Like, look, we tried pretty hard here, and we were just mostly students. Alright, I gotta go refill my drink, and then, try to blitz these rare monster battles and see about handling Mercius, so be right back. Okay, I am back. Lane says we are the master race. Gasp. Apparently on our way to fight the Empire, we have to go kick some bandits out of Gronderfield again. This is the third time we fought bandits here in this route alone. Alright, great. Maybe paladins to make things more annoying. Thunder is very popular among bandits this time of year. Apparently, which is a little bit odd. I would have thought that they would have wanted to avoid the major battlegrounds, but who am I to judge the bandits? Apparently he was sold. Ooh, we're actually not that far off a quick riposte for him. Not bad. "53 attacks."
I'd be honored.
Leave it to me. We must destroy you now. On to the next battle. I won't stop marching onward.
All the strength. All the strength.
Let's make this quick. You lost that one.
What's the plan?
That helps.
Need to pull my weight.
I will not die yet.
What's my strategy? Another victory.
Or are the guys who'd be fighting along with? Yeah, 144 Brigade.
I'm your girl. Ready when you are. My duty is your death.
I can feel it in my bones.
I am prepared. More proof of my loyalty.
I'll cut through. One to remember.
At your service.
My thanks.
Monster's getting destroyed. We're gonna remove the Elbows.
done.
Threatening all the field.
I shall not stray.
Much appreciated.
I'd rather have Dusky Shift than dodge your enemy. Wow, that didn't actually do that much damage.
Thanks.
get down to 6 damage. Even if a double crit wouldn't kill him. Only 6% defense as well.
Assist them.
Let's turn the tables. Let me help you. Now's our chance.
I should have done that from behind, but not like it matters.
Thank you.
Without power, who can you protect?
The better to serve His Highness.
It's always good.
My thanks.
All in his service!
Eddie's starting to go pretty ham here.
Useful.
Probably not hitting it on this map, but we might be able to get it on the next Bear Monster battle. We actually have quick riposte for
You have my support.
It's our chance to prevail.
Alright. Well, whenever you pass out, thanks for watching, and have a good sleep in bed.
I'm nobody's fool.
It's kind of waiting for the crit there.
You took me lightly.
Had to be done.
3 more attacks, basically. Not bad. Might end up using axes more with him once we get quick riposte. Because quick riposting with killer axe is bound to lead to some lulls. That was really sad.
I'm sure I'll get it again next time.
Jeez, it looks like we might actually hit S plus authority. So silly. Mastermind too strong.
No. Well worth the effort. I would
Alright, so Flame can run Dance in the Ghost now if we really want. I don't even have that many to build. We're gonna... That's more useful than doing the full motivation with any of the remaining other characters.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how.
I like how he's doing this in a monastery and there's just a pile of rubble just off camera.
Oh darn, there's trash over there.
There's trash over there, he says, ignoring the pile. This support's too good with the destroyed monastery.
Hey, Professor! The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Saros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean.
Right.
The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines. Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. Don't you feel the same? Since Lady Rhea really took a liking to you and all. Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Ramire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her. Hang on, you trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better. Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
Jeez, Earl, did you get to see her turn into a dragon and wipe out a good portion of an army? I didn't think so.
Here's the result, Professor.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
I guess she does have lance prowess. She has... Yeah, she does have vengeance. I should actually keep a lance on her as an emergency melee weapon. It's not like Cillian really needs a steel lance. If he needs to pull out the big guns, he can use his lance for him.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together, just the two of us.
Yay! Progress.
Still contemplating, I see.
Without so much as a word, you've read me through and through. Since last we spoke, I've been thinking a lot about my future. How I want to spend my life. It's a lot to think about, and I haven't entirely sorted out where I'm going. I think I need more time to grow.
On the contrary, you have given this honest and sincere thought. I am quite impressed, actually.
You're impressed with me?
Worry about the future is not unique to youth. It is human nature. At the risk of being overbearing, might I offer you one more piece of advice?
Of course.
Have you considered what your life would be like had you not been born with a crest? Do you suppose that you would have been ordinary? Insignificant? I do not think so. Even without a crest, such a promising young lady as yourself would have a bright future ahead of her.
Seth, I
am not typically inclined to flattery, so I hope you will take my words to heart. Have faith in yourself. If you trade that faith for a misplaced pride in your crest, I will have to reassess your character.
I've no intention of doing such a thing. It will take me time and experience, but I will find my path and walk it proudly.
I am glad to hear it, Ingrid.
Definitely want to see that A+. We're out of purple flower seeds now. Now, let's mix and match, I guess.
Weren't they? If you think of it, I suppose even if folks...
Oh,
Eating food.
I appreciate.
The flavor is...
Eh, whatever, we're not building more points with them, so we can afford to do that.
That looks... I really...
I like this.
This is.
Sitting around it, I know you're excited, but you'll...
Guess I could have let that one play out, though we've seen that at least once at this point.
Ooh, eating...
Well, I'll finish that off.
This looks delicious.
Oh!
Whoa, okay. Apparently those kids and those monks were trying to occupy the same space.
I love a good
Myself?
What's wrong, Dimitri? Your swordplay is oddly sluggish today.
Sorry.
If you were hungry, I'd get you something to eat. That's not the problem, though, it seems. It's not much fun fighting you when you're so far below your usual standards.
Do not worry. I will be myself again in a moment.
Are you worried about something? Tell me.
This war. Once it is over, I will have to go back to the capital, and you will remain here as a Knight of Seros.
Yes, if we're both still alive.
When that happens, there will not be many chances for us to have these little duels of ours, will there?
I suppose not. Garrigmach and Ferdiad are quite far apart.
It will be hard to get by without them. I've grown very fond of these sessions.
Wow, you sure know how to draw out a conversation. Just say what's on your mind.
Please, return to the capital with me.
That's it? Return to the capital, just like that, with no explanation?
You were the one who told me to speak frankly.
Yes, I've also told you that I'm devoted to the Knights of Seros and wouldn't dream of leaving. It'd be one thing if you were asking me to return to my family. Why summon me to the capital?
I just want to be near you.
Oh, please. Don't waste your romantic words on me. Save them for a girl you really like.
I was just saying what I felt.
Is that so? I never imagined that brat with the silly haircut would try to woo me someday.
Do you really still see me as that young prince?
You take yourself too seriously. But you're not selfish, even if you are a bit greedy with your sword. They do say you can tell who a person really is from the way they wield their sword. Maybe it's true. I'll think about coming back to the capital, okay? Someday. But as for now, don't you have something more important to worry about?
Yes, I do.
Stop getting distracted by trivialities. Focus on what actually matters. We'll have plenty of time to flirt when the war is over.
Oh, that got awkward. Knocks off another one of Dimitri's supporters. He's catching up. Louise, Gilbert, and Eloise. Probably prioritize Gilbert just because it'd be a little more of a pain to come back and handle. Granted, it's entirely possible that is Eloise one if I replay Blue Lines at some point. The B plus might not be available until after the time skip. Yeah, nothing, or no sense worrying about it right now. Okay.
I have deepened my understanding.
I think we can split all that. We can go. At this point, I want to do Access and Authority. Not that he won't be using fists, but we're at a point in his career where axes are going to be more valuable. Assuming he doesn't miss with them. Oh, that move +1 might actually happen. Something where that's what it means to be.
This. Oh. What?
I'll get the next one too. Yes, that.
These S pluses probably aren't happening, but you never know. Armor 8 plus has something to it? Maybe.
Here's the result, Professor.
Still a long way to go.
Chances are I wouldn't use it though. I mean, I assume that it's weight -5, which is as a counterpart to the weight -3. But like, I wouldn't want to take off any of these skills for it. So it's eh? Like, 19 speed is not really helping him with that. Like, I probably won't even replace the HP +5 with Axe Crit, but if we get to Axe Crit, I'd probably consider it more over the weight plus. Western Church Suppression. Alright, apparently we're just calling the Western Church bandits now. I mean, not that Arendelle didn't have them acting like a bunch of brutish rogues, but still amuses me. I think this is the first time I've ever had this map for a monster battle. Building. Whatever. Actually, probably better off having Brain Sylvain for a raw game. And keep pushing that Ingrid setup one. Super awkward positioning. Also, these guys are super fast. This can't make this really dumb, but I guess we'll just combat earth them down as usual.
I'd be honored.
Ready when you are. What's my strategy?
guess we got to just stare at a wyvern's butt for a while there.
My duty is your death.
Nice.
Hopefully I'll be more
Rank of
useful
speed.
now.
Leave it to me. We must destroy you now.
I'm your girl.
Can't afford to lose.
I am prepared.
You'll regret this!
Well, he
More
is
proof of my
pissed.
loyalty.
I expect no less.
Let's make this quick. No time to slow down.
You're gonna... Really now? You'd rather target the boss swordmaster than the guy who's debuffed? Heard what?
At your service.
You saved me.
I'll cut through. What's the plan?
With battle. Definitely causes issues. Because now it's pulled all these other guys in too.
It's our chance to prevail.
definitely appreciate the Nathan below.
We must press on.
All right, next.
You can count on us.
It's time.
Yes, fortunately, we have a ridiculous amount of crowd control from our super powerful gambits.
I won't back down.
Nice. Good job of that. Poor Mercedes. Yeah, quite keep on.
Luck wasn't with you.
Alright, there we go.
I must admit, I did well.
That is a nice hit bonus. Oh, it's effective against all enemies. Hello, mini atrocity. Can't wait to put on that quicker boss too. Probably replace. Dating strength or hit points. Probably the hit points. Is when you can prevent doubles on him. X or bulk is a little bit less necessary. Ash
I
doesn't
must
want to be
steel
left
myself.
out.
Not bad at all.
lead them well. It had to be done.
Well, she's just whiffing all the things right now, but that's okay. Not like there's any risk over there right now. Please. Sure, let's pit this guy in.
It is done. Onward.
More proof of my loyalty. I wield this power for His
Magic?
Highness.
Well, more strength is good, but magic is a little what?
Thank you.
Actually hit. Nice. Actually.
I won't falter.
be in
Rip
vain.
that dude.
Great work.
I will keep making progress.
Not bad.
I shall not stray.
That definitely took a little longer than I would have liked. Well, we can do the usual setting up for the next story map. I guess assuming this is the same as the other Fort Mercius, is almost I wanted to just rush the Death Knight and kill him with Dark Spikes. We've been fast tracking an awful lot of maps lately. I don't think anyone could really benefit from the knowledge ship at this point. Like, Ash kind of could, but I'd rather have the speed ring on him. Hey, that's good progress.
Your Highness, it falls to me once more to instruct you in the ways of battle. It does not befit a leader to fight on the front lines. I would ask that you refrain from such conduct in the future.
I have not had to weather your lectures in many a year, and here I thought you were avoiding me.
That is a separate matter. You have a duty to consider the value of your own life.
Your words ring true, of course. I admit I was a bit careless out there. However, I have always been a man who is good for nothing but war. To best support our cause, I must carve a path through the battlefield with my own hands. I truly believe that will lead us to victory. Why the dark expression, Gustav? Do my words trouble you so?
You remind me of your father. His Majesty once said the same thing more than a decade ago, during the Northern Campaign. In you, I see his manner and I hear his words. You grow more like him with each day's passing. And in you, I am reminded of my failure and my duty to him.
I do not wish to speak of that matter. As I said before, I feel no resentment toward you.
Even so, you have changed since that fateful day, Your Highness. Perhaps too much. I worry that in your pain, you have locked away your true feelings. Your passion is dulled, and your vigor faded.
You want to hear my true feelings, Gustav? Then let me ask you this. Why did you save my life that day? Why did you not allow me to die along with the others? If you truly wish to atone for your sins, then take my life, here and now!
You would ask me to perform the unthinkable. You are the future of Fargus. Your kingdom needs you alive. That I was able to save you is my only sense of salvation. Your Highness, I repeat myself. Consider the value of your own life. If you continue risking all, be it on the battlefield or by issuing mad orders such as this, I will be forced to save you from yourself.
I see. So, you will continue to protect and serve me, will you? In that case, when I assume the throne, I will order you to work for me in the kingdom.
Your Highness, no, please.
My father would be happy to see such a day. Perhaps I will ask you to instruct me further in the ways of battle, when that time comes.
If I wish to atone for my sins, I must take your life? Deception has never been your strong suit, Dmitri. Or do you think I cannot see? You must know I would take my own life before I let anyone harm you.
Well then. So, unlike Silver Snow and Burning Wind, we're apparently not sneaking in, so... What's the plan? Are we just gonna kick down the front door, Dimitri?
The Kingdom Army crosses the Great Bridge of Myrden a second time, moving south through Gronder Field. However, in order to reach Anbar, they must first seize the impregnable Fort Mercius.
And the narration does not mention strategy at all.
Fort Mercius. Said to rival Aryan Road, the Silver Maiden. Perhaps a head-on siege was a foolish plan after all.
No, you're right that it's the only way. I don't think the Death Knight would have fallen for any tricks.
It's about that.
Even if they are denied supplies, they could hold a fortress like this for months. And we cannot discount the possibility that they will receive more reinforcements if our siege is delayed.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. And we have no option but to do the best we can. Say, Professor, in the past, it seemed like the Death Knight took some strange satisfaction from his fights with you. He's an unpredictable opponent, a dangerous one. Please proceed with caution. I have not come this far just to lose you here. I'm serious. Do not be reckless out there. Mercedes.
Ooh, I assume this is extra dialogue.
So, the Death Knight really is inside that fortress. Dear Emile.
I want you to know that no one is forcing you to battle with us at the front lines. I support whatever you decide.
Please stop. We can't have you saying that. You and I are the same after all. We both have to fight our family for the good of the world. And since that's the way it is, I couldn't live with myself if I was the only one running away from this battle. I will bring Emile back to his senses. I must. I'm his big sister after all.
Understood. Stay safe out there, Mercedes.
That woman approaches.
Report! The main gate has been breached.
Well, that was easy.
How did I get tangled up in all of this?
You are finally here. Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours? And Mercedes, here you are as well.
Oh, moment of truth coming up. Okay, it is a different map layout. That's cool. Chests are still in the same location, but... at least we get to do something a little different this... Also, this time the Death Knight starts with movement, not trying to trick us. War Master would be cast by and recruit him. Yeah, it's the same as the Warrior in Bright Wind and Silver Snow. I definitely feel like we're gonna have to be dealing with reinforcement points. Oh hey, Grey Knights. Okay, well let's actually look at this one. Hey, is that a... It's Great Knight actually thought to bring 2 weapons. Whoa. Death Knight would have a Brave Lance instead of the Scythe if we beat him with Casper and their Paralog. I see. Oh hey, this bishop has ward. Doubt he'll use it though. Run on one of the warlocks. I guess we get to fight these giant demonic beasts a little earlier than in other routes. I have to assume there's reinforcements too. There's no way a map like this doesn't have it. Son. I assume this War Master is a Caspar. Unless he's got super beef sets. Oh hey! He's got Helm Splitter. So, for whatever reason, Blue Lions does like giving the odd combat art to random dudes. Here. Also known as Retaliation Sacred Shield Fodder. Same thing for this bolting, I guess. Yeah, a few of these guys are actually remembering to bring second weapons. Wow, they really like their siege magic here. Huh. Horse Slayer, Mortal Savage? Alright. Like, I understand the Wa down, the Vulcan, but like, Horse Slayer? You give the Cat's Bar replacement to Pass because he's basically a mini-boss. That's a fair assumption. And the Death Knight has Glowing Ember. I don't remember... I don't think he had combat arts in his other incarnation here. Like, it's a different map layout, of course, but pretty sure he didn't have anything in Burn Wind and Silver Snow at Mercius. Yeah, I mean, this isn't that surprising after the Magic Bow Paladin and the Axe of Zoltan Paladin. That was just as weird. Alright, so how many siege stones is that? 2... 3, 4... I guess still less than Aryan Road had. I assume we're gonna get constant reinforcement streams from all three of these sets of stairs. Possibly stuff coming from here as well. Maybe this one? Actually, probably this one as well. I am willing to assume that all 5 of those locations will be reinforcement spawn points. I guess on top of this being 48 enemies. Amazing. Alright, can. Well, the Death Knight can't bite because we're not gonna fight him. I'm just doing prep now because there's no way we're gonna get through this map in any timely manner. At least not without doing some shenanigans. I could probably do something with dancing and Dance of the Goddess to get Lysithea over to the Death Knight ASAP, but I'd rather see how this map plays out if I can help it. We're doing... need to play it serious, so I'll probably keep set up the best speed for this one. run out battle, and Sylvain's gonna eventually stop getting experience from dancing.
Well, come back.
Wow, the index sword fitters actually don't have any prot. That makes me not really want to put this on Denny. Over here, actually gonna want to Brave Lance over Lewin. Granted, I guess he's great Knights are gonna have so much bulk from raw hit points. Not sure how much that's actually gonna help. Especially since Death Blow doesn't increase magic foot damage.
Thanks a bunch.
Iron Bessie's a little abuse.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, it's a little bit costly gold-wise, but it's sitting on a ton of it, so whatever.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that? 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 Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Yeah, we'll just overload on it. This guy's just gonna explode. It's too bad these guys all have lions. Although they actually have enough raw attack that they'd still do serious damage to. Well, I guess not super serious. Can still do notable damage to maybe its defense. So quick riposte would, or it cuts that in half without needing to devote Gilbert to that. So there's always probably easier to just jump from that. Right off the bat. I wonder if a net would actually be able to deal with damage. Actually, surprise me. Well, could have done that a while ago. think she's getting like a double the outgoing wind, which is only 44 attack. They've actually got 18 Brazil. So she'd only do 26 twice. Whereas she could use... putting Gale against 49 for against this Metro Slate. Because he's got only 8 Brazil. He will utterly crush him. Actually, could probably do a win. Maybe not. 5 less. 34 against that. 36. Actually, yeah, the wind would one round this guy. We disable this right away, but we need Dimitri to help out. Basically reposition. There we go. Yeah, it leaves us out of range of retaliation to do that. Unless they're gonna be a pain. Because we can't use retribution against them. Can use warp though. We're probably gonna have to do that. Alright, well, got quite the battle out of us, but we should be able to manage. Actually, I kind of wonder, depending on what happens, I might be able to just ignore the left side. Come down the right side, collect the chests, and hit the Death Knight over the wall. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, I guess we more or less have a plan, so that's what we will be doing come Friday. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight, but Friday at 7 PM Pacific, we'll come back and fight the Death Knight, and whatever comes next. I assume we make the standard Endbar preparations. And I also assume that we're gonna end up doing a two-parter as well, but hopefully we get something a little more unique than a rehash of the two Endbar maps that we got in Ruin, Wind, and Silver Snow. The fact that they rearranged the enemy composition and formations here gives me hope for that anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Hope to see you Friday and have yourselves a good night.